That's right. Welcome, consorts. Welcome to the dungeon. Now, welcome tonight to another late night plump where we watch random shit, mostly commercials, mostly stuff that was originally recorded onto VHS tape and then uploaded to mostly YouTube, but also just various other corners of the internet. And we watch them. And because we like to, because there's a lot of really good shit out there that's been just lost. And we try to bring it back. So anyways, tonight we're gonna keep going with what we were doing last week. We're gonna do the local commercials. I believe this is once again Vegas. This is from the Internet Archive group Vista Group. Had a lot of fun with this last week, so I think we're just gonna keep going with that shit. So let's flip over the magic view screen one more time. And as soon as you see Everett Koop's face, you know the party's begun. That's right. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and kick it off here. If the audio is too low, let me know. I can boost it. I mean, it's going to be off VHS, so it's not going to exactly be, top fucking quality here, but... Oh yeah, listen to that high-pitch ring, that audio, or that analog composite fucking high-pitched noise.
You Dawn. In theater.
Oh God.
Is coming to Cedar City, and you can be a part of it.
Oh God. Where the fuck is Cedar City? Now we got to look it up here, because I have no idea where these commercials are coming from. I thought this was Vegas, but Cedar City. This is Utah. Okay, even better. Even more exciting.
The Randall L. Jones Memorial Theater, in conjunction with the Utah
I guess I could have just waited 2 seconds.
Shakespearean Festival, presents 3 plays for your enjoyment this summer. Call or write for information.
Wow, I'm surprised that was even allowed in Utah. Surprised that wasn't blasphemous.
I'm Dr. C. Everett Koop, the Surgeon General. I've written a report to the American people on AIDS, a subject about which every adult and adolescent should be informed. Let's stop the rumors and misinformation about AIDS. The virus that causes AIDS is not highly contagious. It is not spread through everyday...
See, Everett Koop always struck me as that guy that was just like, he would just try to tell people, like, look, because he was Surgeon General when the AIDS epidemic hit, I think, right? Or during it, and he just seemed like one of those dudes that had like a really level head, and he just tried to explain to people, like, look, this AIDS thing, like, it's not, like, you just take some basic precautions and you'll be fine. And everybody was just like, fuck you. It's a gay disease. Yeah. Ugh.
A casual contact with infected people at work or school, in restaurants, or other public places. AIDS is spread mainly through a variety of sexual and drug-related behaviors. The virus can also be passed from a pregnant woman to her unborn or newborn baby. All of us, men and women alike, must learn what we can do to protect ourselves and others from this infection. The epidemic of AIDS can and must be stopped.
Let's say I think he was the only like Surgeon General to ever like rock that. What is that style with like the no mustache and just the full like chin strap beard?
Clint Eastwood is a little upset.
It seems some misguided individuals out there are abusing our public lands. They're vandalizing our public parks and playgrounds, and they're overrunning our wild areas.
I'm going to show them. That's right, with a little help from Smith & Wesson.
Real nice guys. Some clowns are even stealing artifacts from historic sites. Now, when I hear about things like that, it really bothers me. I find it unacceptable, and I know you do too. Because these lands are ours, yours and mine. Now I know what you're thinking. What can I do? Well, you can either sit there and do nothing, or you can start by getting some information on how you can help stop.
I like how he's like intimidating you into helping protect national parks. Like he's putting on the total Dirty Harry persona here. He's not even trying to just be normal.
Land abuse. As I see it, these people who are abusing our public lands can either clean up their act or get out of town.
Bad guys abuse public land. Good guys save it. If you want to help, write Take Pride in America. Post Office Box 1339, Jessup, Maryland 20794.
There's Las Vegas. They even do commercials like this now. Protect public land. It's like, I don't know. Everything now has just been bought up.
My woman's done left me, my dog ran away, and people still aren't wearing their safety belts.
Aw, Vince, you singing those buckle up blues again?
Some people don't wear their seatbelts. I can't believe it's true. Those kind of people get knocked right out of their shoes. So
I remember these stupid-ass crash test dummy commercials.
buckle up, baby. Don't sing me those buckle up blues.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
I'm here, baby. Buckle, honeysuckle, buckle.
Yeah, this is when they had to tell people, like, hey, put on your fucking seatbelt. No, it's not a government conspiracy. We don't want you to fucking die, asshole. Ugh.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that? Sounded like a wolf. You mean like a big bad wolf? Come on, Kermit. Wolves aren't bad. They're just predators.
What?
Any animal that hunts and eats another animal is a predator. Wolves, bears, owls, even spiders are predators. Of course, you may not want to have them over for a marshmallow, but they're all part of nature. Even frogs are predators.
Oh yeah,
Shit, I didn't realize it.
I see what you mean.
But predators are in trouble because of poaching and shrinking habitat.
Hey, what can we do to help?
Well, if you'd like to learn more about predators and how to help them...
See, this was during when they were trying to, keep the wolf population from getting too low. And I think recently they, lifted the restrictions on that shit, and they had to reinstate them because they were getting killed left and right. Like, as soon as they lifted the restriction, they were just getting slaughtered, and they had to, reinstate it.
Right predators. National Wildlife Federation, Washington, D.C. 20036.
Great. Now what's for supper? Don't look at us. Oh, no.
I'm going to go crash my plane.
I'm Robert List for Nevada Legal Services. Every 2 years, our state lawmakers pass more bills which directly affect the way we live. Attorneys must keep pace with these.
Look at that fucking phone, man. Holy shit. God, that is such an 80s office.
Changes in Nevada's laws.
That phone probably weighs like 50 pounds, minimal.
In order to better advise their clients. As past governor and attorney general of the state, I know how important it is that legal services guarantee the rights of all our citizens. Nevada Legal Services is a United Way agency that provides seniors and low-income Nevada residents with free help and information on certain types of non-criminal legal problems. Nevada Legal Services can assist you with government benefits, landlord and tenant disputes, welfare, Indian rights, and seniors issues.
Anything except gambling debts, for God's sake.
Nevada Legal Services does not handle criminal or traffic cases, but if you need assistance on a non-criminal problem, call Nevada Legal Services toll-free at 1-800-323-8666. That's 800.
So check it out there. If you need a Nevada Legal Services, call that number. This dude will help you out with the giant fucking phone and the Abe Lincoln bust in the back.
323-8666.
United Way.
Hi, I'm Pat Summerall, inviting you to play in the Glenlivet Scotch Scramble, benefiting the National Kidney Foundation.
Yeah, I was about to say, this motherfucker hit that Glenlivet was pretty hard back in the day, I'm sure.
Your entry fee will help take kidney disease from treatment to cure for more than 20 million Americans who suffer from kidney ailments. If your team wins, you'll receive round-trip tickets on Northwest Airlines and qualify for the national playoffs to be...
This dude's kidneys are just soaking in that Glenlivet right now. So is this for Channel 3? I'm going to say, growing up, man, for me, Channel 3 was the channel you put it to when you wanted to play ColecoVision. Oh, boy, I'm dating myself there. Or Nintendo. That's it, Nintendo.
When two people feel the way that your mother and I do about each other, there's a strong desire to express that love. Are you listening?
We want you to join in that love, son.
Dad, is this a sex talk? Because if it is, I already know all about it.
Oh, you do?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what a blumpkin is, son?
How well do you know all about
I don't think you do.
it?
Well enough.
Well enough. I know you and your friends, you know it all. Just humor me.
Glass bottom boat? Anything?
You know about pregnancy. You know how I feel about responsibility.
Yes.
Cleveland steamer?
How much do you know about AIDS?
Oh, it just got serious.
Looks like we have a couple of things to talk about, huh? Joshua, someone can have the AIDS virus for a long time and not even know it.
When it comes to enjoying America's great outdoors,
hey, it's Robert Conrad.
I'll take the National Forest every time. They stretch all the way from Chugach National Forest in Alaska to the Caribbean National Forest in Puerto Rico. There are 156 in all, and one's within a day's drive of wherever you live. They add up to 191
He was having a bit of a tough time getting up that hill there. Did you see that? Like he had a load in his pants or something. Let's see that again.
There are 156 in all, and one's within a day's drive of
like he's trying to hold one in.
Wherever you live. They add up to 191 million acres of scenic forests and grasslands, carefully managed to give us many benefits forever. What's great about the National Forest is that they're there for everyone.
Ah, what is this? Who is this kid? Get him out of here.
Thank you. If you're an outdoors person, there's all kinds of things you can do. Whitewater rafting to mountain climbing. But if you'd rather sit back and enjoy the scene from your car or go hiking along a nature trail, the forests are there for you too.
All right, I there's one thing I do know. You never go hiking in the fucking woods with white goddamn pants. Jesus Christ.
Hi. To find out more about America's...
Wait, no, go back.
Rafting to mountain climbing. But if you'd rather sit back and enjoy the scene from your car or go hiking along a nature trail, the forests are there for you too. Hi.
Fuck off!
To find out more about America's great outdoors, write Forest for Us and get ready to enjoy.
We'd be glad to have you.
A New Dawn.
Oh no, did we just see this commercial?
In theater. Is coming to Cedar City.
Naked Lunch.
And you can be a part of it. The Randall L. Jones Memorial Theater, in conjunction with the Utah Shakespearean Festival, presents 3 plays for your enjoyment this summer. Call or write for information.
I would have watched a play at the local Cedar City, Utah. I would have watched a Naked Lunch show.
This is Mike Ditka, coach of the Chicago Bears.
Oh, shit. What's he doing out in Vegas?
In 1917, Father Flanagan created Boys Town for the children society had given up on because he believed he could help them with love, education, and guidance. Before long, his home for 5 boys had grown into a farm for 200.
Well, that ended up being all bullshit.
Today, it's an independent village where thousands of boys and girls come to live, learn, and grow. And it's bringing its special long-term care to children throughout America with a program called Boys Town USA. And there's more. Boys Town helps families when crises develop and prevents crisis with parent education. And its National Research Hospital...
That is like such... Wait a minute.
...crisis develop and prevents crisis with parent education. And
that is a butt-ugly fucking building. Jesus. I mean, I know it's serving a good cause, but what the fuck is going on here?
Its National Research Hospital helps thousands of kids with hearing disorders. From house to farm to village to nationwide network of care and treatment for children, Boys Town is working so that no child will have to endure abuse or neglect or a wasted life. For more information, call toll-free 1-800-448-3000 or write to Boys Town, Nebraska.
In the beginning, people had problems sending for the free consumer information catalog so they could order government.
All right, hold on. God damn it. It's already kicking in here. I got a piss break.
Let's try some, shall we? Oh!
No, not that.
I want a snow cone.
What the fuck? Which one is it? Oh, it's pause. The pause key. Okay. We're back. No more piss breaks. We're back.
Booklets to help them stay healthy, do home repairs, and keep food safe. In time, it became easier to send for the free catalog. But when it arrived, listing 200 booklets to help you manage your money, find a job, learn about federal benefits, and more, it was still hard to handle. During the Dark Ages, the address for Pueblo, Colorado was almost lost. But that was history. Today, the free consumer information catalog is...
I remember this I remember the various variations. That's, yeah, various variations. Good one there. Of the consumer information catalog from Pueblo, Colorado. I remember these commercials.
Easy to send for, easy to get, and easy to use. And now you'll get a free sample booklet with the catalog. So send your name and address to Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado 81009. Do it today. It could be the best thing you've done in ages.
Shit, yeah.
You've turned to 3 for a child safety tip with Dave Cavassier.
Dave Cavassier? Holy shit, that's his name? Holy shit. I want my name to be like Randall Martell or Bob Hennessy.
A bike can be your child's window to...
Look at that stash. How could you not have a last name like Cavassier with that fucking stash? Oof. His eyes are really far apart, too. I don't know. All right.
The world while they're young, just make sure it's got the right equipment. Reflectors, good tires, and...
Oh, I got the right equipment out right there, Cavassier. Sorry.
Brakes. They should follow the rules of the road, and if they have to drive at night, make sure they wear reflective clothing. This has been a child safety tip. I'm Dave Cavassier.
Look at those. Dave Cavassier, everybody. Get a screenshot of that.
In the past, all a farmer had to do was pass go to collect farm program benefits. But now, the rules of the farm game are changing. If you farm highly erodible cropland, you will need a conservation plan. Don't let your benefits blow away. Stay in the game. Contact the Soil Conservation Service.
It seems like the commercials are kind of fluctuating between like Vegas and Utah. Not sure what's going on here, but okay.
We'll help you learn the rules and work with you to stay in.
Yeah, so this is Channel 3, it's Vegas. But we've been seeing some Cedar City, Utah shit slipping in there.
The farm game.
Okay.
Bullshit! Hello? Mrs. Forrest. Congratulations. You've been selected by our computer. You're the lucky winner of a trip to Europe.
Me? A winner?
Hey, honey, how does Hawaii sound to you?
What do these people have in common?
They're getting fucking ripped off.
They're not going anywhere. Travel scams.
They're going to hell.
Like these bilked unsuspecting Americans out of an estimated $300 million. Protect yourself. Ask for the name, address, and telephone number of the company and the name of the person you're speaking to.
This is like the 1980s equivalent of the Microsoft scam, you know? You know, like when your parents, depending on how old you are, it's either your parents or your grandparents, you know? When the nice young Indian man named Dave calls you and says that your computer may be infected with a virus and you need to send him $300 to get rid of it. Yeah.
This is a one-time offer.
Don't be pressured into making an immediate decision.
We need your check today.
Don't send a deposit check.
Hold on, let me get my credit card.
Don't give out credit card information over the phone unless you know you're dealing.
And you know this guy's shady because of his fucking Herb Tarlick jacket and his thin hair, his nearly bald hair. And those eyebrows. Look at that. Those are the eyebrows of a fucking con man. Are you kidding me?
With a reputable company. Consult a professional travel agent if any travel bargain sounds just too good to be true.
We didn't get to take a vacation.
We just got taken.
Don't.
Now we're sucking dick for money.
Don't be the victim of a travel scam.
Turn to 3. Okay. It's like awkward silence there. Jesus.
The no-nonsense approach. So if you need a private investigator, call Simon & Simon, because we do get good.
I remember that show. I never saw one episode. I just remember the name of the show. Isn't that the guy who played Major Dad on the right there? Right? Wasn't he married to Delta Burke? That's all I know.
Resolve. Yes, we do. Be sure and ask for AJ.
You know, Delta Burke used to get a lot of shit. I remember back in the day, Delta Burke, she was on that show Designing Women. She used to get a lot of shit because her weight would go up and down. I don't know, man. Back in the day, I thought she was fine. You know, I mean, she did get big, but, you know, whatever. I thought she was fine. I would have rode that Delta all the way down to the, I don't know. What are they, the mouth of the river? I don't know.
Turn to 3 weekdays at 4 p.m. for Simon & Simon.
Hello, this is Steve Allen. If your child is having a hard time learning in school, you may need some information about learning disabilities. ACLD, Association for Children and...
This is something I don't even know if this is a thing anymore. Do celebrities just do like public service shit like this now? Because there was a time when celebrities would do this stuff and it wasn't court ordered, you know, like it was just, hey, I'm Steve Allen for children with learning disabilities. Or I think Gregory Peck used to do like cancer. He was like a certain type of cancer awareness. And it was like, he didn't have the cancer. No one in his family did. He just did it.
And adults with learning disabilities can help you.
Before I found ACLD, I felt alone, frustrated, like I was groping in the dark.
Well, with that hair, what do you expect?
Now when I have a problem, or my child has a problem, I pick up the phone, I call ACLD, and I know I have a friend there who will help me.
When I first joined ACLD California, I immediately had a sense of relief because I wasn't alone. I found other parents had similar problems.
By the way, I got nothing going on in the chat here. What's up? How many people are watching tonight? I think I know Buddy is, but I don't know if Jay's hopping in. Anybody that's watching in, what is going on with her teeth? Oh, my God. And that mic, look, good spot for the mic, by the way. Ugh. Jesus, has she been like chewing on steel wool? Look at those chompers.
ACLD referred us to a medical professional that found some things.
But yeah, the chat's very quiet tonight. Not seeing much enthusiasm in the chat. And by that I mean nothing.
Things for our youngsters.
This woman just gets less and less attractive the more I watch her.
That other medical professionals had not even thought to look for.
For information, write ACLD 4156 Library Road, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15234.
What's with that fucking music? Lord.
The Opus Dance Ensemble of Las Vegas provides a new dimension in the arts.
Yeah, have you guys been typing anything? I'm not seeing shit in the chat. Wait, I gotta pause it. Sorry, I'm not seeing anything.
The ensemble.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook message, buddy. I haven't been seeing participants. Oh, the chat is being weird. Okay, hold on. I think there's an issue here. Participants. Oh, okay. Now I see you guys. I had to actually go to the... Okay, see, I'm not seeing it in my little stream feed. So I have to watch the stream. Sorry, guys. I thought it was way too quiet. I was like, nobody's fucking saying shit? All right. Now I kind of see now. There might be a bit of a delay, but I'm seeing it.
Is a non-profit organization comprised of professional, technically proficient choreographers and dancers from leading strip production shows.
Production shows. Oh, it's quite right.
Opus allows these artists to further expand and showcase their creative talents. Although they first performed...
Yeah, see all these comments I've been making, and you guys have been responding, and I don't even know what's going on. What do I gotta do? Yeah. No shit, that's what I feel like. Well, if you've ever done like a YouTube live stream, I have like the, like the main chat window open here, and it gives me like a view of how many people are watching, and there's a little side chat. And there's just nothing in the chat. Let me see if I could pop out the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I popped it out. And now I can see it. That's what she said. That's what I said.
Several years ago in a local after-hours nightclub, they have become an important contributor to the arts and now play to family audiences twice a year.
Listen to that posh fucking dude. He's not even from England. He just talks like that because he's in theater.
In the Tropicana Hotel's main showroom. Opus concerts offer a broad spectrum of dance styles encompassing jazz, ballet, contemporary and native folk dance. Channel 3 salutes Opus.
They're the whitest fuckers on the planet, too.
A unique addition to our cultural community.
Yeah, I'm going to do the title generator from now on for every plump, for sure. The consort of the servant. That's right. Look at this guy.
Information, call 7.
Did he have nunchucks? What the fuck was that? Broad spectrum of dancers, all of whom are on the spectrum.
Tropicana Hotel's main showroom. Opus concerts offer a broad spectrum of dance styles.
Dansaz. Did you hear me? Said dansaz. It's like, really? You're overdoing it with the accent there, Ted.
Encompassing jazz, ballet, contemporary and native folk dance. Channel 3 salutes Opus, a unique addition to our cultural community. For information...
Fucking nunchuck boy with the mullet. Are you kidding me?
Call 732-9646.
The Opus dance on... Only in Vegas could they get away with this shit.
You've turned to 3 for a child safety tip with Dave Cavassier.
Boy, it's easy to lose track of your kids while you're
There he is again. Fucking Dave Cavassier. I love it.
out and about shopping. That can be as frightening for them as it is for you. So always try to keep them within your eyesight. Hold on to their hand or have a...
Well, with as far apart as your eyes are, dude, you can keep everyone in your eyesight. Look at the peripheral vision that guy's got.
Common meeting spot that's easy to remember. This has been a Channel 3 child safety tip. I'm Dave Cavassier.
When your father and I were married, sex was a very different.
I can tell by looking at her what she's gonna say.
We dated for a while before he even had the nerve to kiss me.
They went to a soda fountain and shared a straw. Oh, true love.
And then he had my hands behind my back, and
To my mind, you kids have so much more to deal with than we ever even had to think about.
So much for the intro. Here comes the good stuff.
and then they got the Crisco out.
Sex is a natural thing between two people who love each other.
Fast forward through pregnancy and nice young men.
Young men who will respect you and who will...
Fast forward through marriage and babies.
Didn't pull out in time.
To become a happy and joyous mother.
And now for the closing remarks.
He said next time it's going in my ass.
AIDS is one of them.
Whoa.
There are risks in becoming sexually active. AIDS is one of them. Teresa, let's start at the beginning. HIV is the name of the virus that causes AIDS.
We can help you talk about AIDS. Call for a guide.
He's waking up.
Hey, Ralph. Pleasant dreams?
What's going on? You know what day it is, Ralph? You just turned 18.
That's right. Our Ralphie's reached his prime.
Time to pull it out.
Who are you guys? I'm your conscience, Ralph.
And I'm your fun side, Ralphie boys.
Ralph, the law specifically states you must register with Selective
Whip it out, Ralph.
Service at the post office within 30 days of your 18th birthday. Do it today, Ralph.
Ah, come on. What's the rush? Have some fun, dude. Rock and roll.
If you don't, you won't be
Is that Leslie Jordan? I think it is.
eligible for federal student loans, job training, or most federal employment.
Big deal.
Oh, it only takes 5 minutes. You can register before you clean your room.
Can you stand that much excitement?
Wait, go back. Let's do that again. Leslie Jordan? Oh, man, he's been in a bunch of stuff. He's actually, his accent is really toned down there. But he's got like a very like strong Southern accent, kind of like an effeminate. He's actually a really funny guy, but I've seen him on a bunch of shit. I just know his name is Leslie Jordan. That's all I know.
You won't be eligible for federal student loans, job training, or most federal employment.
Big deal.
Oh, it only takes 5 minutes. You can register before you clean your room.
Can you stand that much excitement?
He has to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll register. Good. Then I'll take in a movie.
Attaboy, Ralphie!
Listen to your conscience. Register with Selective Service.
You've turned to 3 for a pet tip with Rich Britton.
Children make great pets.
Are great with each other, but parents should supervise because kids don't know about beaks, claws, and teeth, and animals don't know about...
And you should know better not to wear a fucking white sport coat around children and animals.
...fur pulling and squeezing. So help keep a great friendship safe. Supervise your child with pets. This has been a Channel 3 Pet Tip. I'm Rich Britton.
Some people say the press goes too far sometimes.
Sorry, I don't think it's appropriate to comment at this time.
But how far is too far? Had they stopped here, you may never have known about Watergate.
No comment. Please, no comment.
Or here, you may never have been fully informed about the environmental crisis.
Perfectly appropriate behavior.
Within policy, would you...
Back at, when you could still bring up Watergate and it made an impact on people.
Say that secret activities are within policy.
Look, no comment.
Did you get authorization? No, it was illegal.
I said I cannot comment at this time.
Or had they stopped here, you may never...
Let your pets babysit your kids. Yeah, that's fine. Supervise your children with pets. That's right. It's more about the kids than the pet. The pets are cool. It's those little fucking kids that are going to have a problem.
Would have known if it concerned an issue that concerned you.
I'd like you to check the record.
Who monitored this activity, sir?
Who approved the funding? The committee approved it.
Now you say the committee was involved, sir?
No.
To protect your right to be informed.
I have nothing more to say.
How far should the press go? To learn more about the free press, contact the First Amendment Center.
Okay.
It's hard to think about it. I mean, it's easier to say, hey, that's the past. That's over. We've got to move on. But still, every day, thousands of people come from all over the country to see it. I guess deep down, we know it's important to remember. Because this war...
There's places, it's like I want to, I can't, I don't know what to say about this one.
Like every war, really hit home. All those names. The thing is, even if you don't know anyone...
So how many did, we lose? How many did the U.S. lose? How many casualties were there in the Vietnam War? 58,000 American casualties. How many Vietnamese died? As many as 2 million civilians on both sides and 1.1 million North Vietnamese in VC. Okay.
One who went to Vietnam, you'll always see a name that's familiar. A name that's the same as one of your friends. And it makes you think, that was somebody's friend, or brother, or son or boyfriend, or father. Are you ready to go, Dad?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Take it. No, you don't cut that off. Oh, damn it. I was starting to feel sad, and then that shit kicked in. You don't cut that off. Ugh, talk about a cock tease. Yeah, maybe that was a good thing that the song got cut off. That's the best version of the... I love the Jeffersons theme, but you don't often hear the ending credits theme, which is like that slow groove. I love it.
Oh, honey, I can take you to all the scout meetings.
My dad said we can take you with us.
Life can be real hard for a boy without a father, especially when he doesn't even have a big brother. There's a boy out there who needs you. Be a big brother.
I remember that was a big thing back in the 80s, too, the Big Brothers thing. And then, of course, somebody got fucking diddled. And that was the end of that shit.
This is KVBC Channel 3, Las Vegas, Nevada. We now begin another broadcast day. Channel 3 is owned and operated by Valley Broadcasting Company.
Once again, I want to see a little bit more local. We're getting a lot of PSAs here. I want to see more local business commercials. Oh, here's Cavassier. Come on, Cavassier. Let's go.
Good evening. A 10-year vet.
So now we know that's, yep. Wouldn't that be funny if all the news, all the anchors on that show, had last names after popular brands of cognac? Marianne Martel. Michael Hennessy.
Veteran of the Nevada Highway Patrol was arrested tonight and charged for lewdness with a minor. Captain Dennis Green of the Highway Patrol confirmed that Trooper Rich Morrow was taken into custody while off duty and resigned as of 8:30 this evening. Metro officers handling the case say the arrest was the result of 4 to 5 days of investigation and that they are trying now to get search warrants to find more possible evidence. Police may have been successful in clearing teens off the strip, but now they have another problem on their hands, and that's crowd control at some other hot spots. Lynn Mathis reports police are now on patrol at movie theaters.
Teens have to spend weekends at the movies lately now that they cannot cruise the strip anymore.
They shouldn't. Oh, kids can't. Can I see the live chat? I can. I had to pop it out, but I can see it now.
Put the curfew on the strip.
Are you spending a lot more money going to movies?
No, because we don't go in, we just hang out.
And it's almost as if theaters saw the...
Man, it's the most 90s shorts I've ever seen. Just everything going on here.
Bigger crowds coming. At the big Century 12 theater complex, a black and white is parked out front. The theater is paying off-duty Metro officers to help keep the peace.
Basically, we're here as uniformed officers to alleviate any type of...
Look at that mullet. Officer mullet. Ooh, look at the chest hair. The stash, everything. Holy crap. This guy looks like a third tier stripper that you hired at your bachelorette party.
Crime or gang activity that could possibly take place.
Recently, police stopped a car theft ring working this parking lot, and now they are concentrating on keeping the gangs out. Tonight at the Red Rock Theaters, where Nightmare on Elm Street 5 drew a lot of moviegoers, police were also on patrol, but they didn't have to make any arrests. Their presence seems to keep things under control, and that's all theater managers and moviegoers want.
I saw the John Candy new movie, and
it was terrible, I tell you, but there weren't any blacks around, so it was okay.
There was no problems.
A lot of kids were in there?
Quite a few, yes.
Lynn Mathis, News 3, Nightside.
Now, after the 9 o'clock curfew, teens on the strip are cited. They won't be cited just for hanging out at the movies, so long as they don't make any trouble.
Yeah, no shit, that was news. They had a couple of cops at a fucking movie theater to keep the riffraff away. You know, kids with their throwing their empty boxes of snow caps on the ground. Can't have that shit.
Shots rang out in the Gerson Park projects today for the second time in 3 days. This time, however, officers did not know whether the shots were being fired at them, into the air, or at another person. Officers stormed this apartment after an eyewitness tipped off police that the two juveniles who allegedly...
Wow, that looks like such a photo op there. I'll say they would never hold their guns like that going into an apartment now. They'd have their guns out and pointed.
...fired the shots were holed up inside. A search of the apartment turned up nothing, and since no guns were found, nor any victims, no charges were filed.
As things calm down and people begin to mill about in their normal activity again, we'll do some more talking, and someone in here will give us a name or a location, and then we'll take it from there.
So you feel pretty confident that you will eventually make an arrest?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that sprinkler in the background is adequate watering for this grass?
Yes, I do.
Metro says that in the nearly 7 months the Gerson Park neighborhood station has been in operation, crime has declined significantly. The police are now looking to set up another station in the crime-ridden projects known as the Sherman Gardens Annex.
2 men are still being sought tonight for what police are calling a gang rape. It happened this morning in Lyons Park near Washington and the Boulevard North.
Okay, you should have started out with that, Cavassier, instead of the goddamn, kids at the movie theater. I guess they were just easing them into the real shit, I guess.
A passerby heard screams in the park around 5 this morning, called...
Yeah, no shit. Who runs that thing? Especially in Vegas. Holy crap, that water was probably evaporating before it even hit the ground.
911. When police arrived, they found the woman lying on the ground and 5 suspects running away. They caught 3 of them.
So many mullets.
All in their early 20s with Hispanic surnames. Police say one of the suspects was seen at a local bar talking to the victim before the attack, but his role in that attack has not been established yet.
The man accused of murdering actress Rebecca Schaefer from the television series My Sister Sam asked that the murder...
Yeah, I don't know of any of this. That's a shame, though. getting murdered and all.
Charges against him be dropped. Robert Bardo is accused of shooting Schaefer to death when she answered his knock at the door. Today, Bardo's attorney said Bardo was denied due process of law when he was extradited from Arizona to Los Angeles.
I know. Imagine being killed by some stalker from a show that nobody remembers now and no one gives a shit about. Frankly, it's kind of sad.
Today was supposed to be Bardo's arraignment, but the judge postponed it so the defense could have more time to prepare its case. And while Bardo was in court today for Schaefer's murder, Pam Dauber, Schaefer's older sister on the television series,
Yeah, then I'll have tears. Yeah, what was the one guy? He was like I'm trying to think of, it's got to be an obscure cast member from, like, yeah, if somebody shoots Kadeem Hardison, that's it, man. I'm fucking done.
painfully remembered the death of the young actress and tried to do something about it. Today, Dauber and 4 cast members of My Sister's
I was just going to say, is that Pam Dauber?
Sam taped a public...
Is that David Naughton right there?
public service announcement to promote handgun control. Dauber had trouble making it through the taping at first, but together the 4 of them finished it.
We're the cast from My Sister Sam. Rebecca Schaefer was only 21 years old when her life was taken by a single shot from a handgun. Every year in America,
Okay, I recognize her and I recognize him. I don't know their names, but I'm pretty sure that's David Naughton, right? Or not. And that's Pam Dauber, who I always thought she was cute. But yeah. David Naughton, star of the hit show Making It. Wait a minute. Is that David Naughton? Also from American Werewolf in London, right? Oh, that's totally David Naughton. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
23,000 people are killed by handguns. We lost a member of our family. Don't lose a member.
He definitely was not making it here, for sure.
Right to the Center to Prevent Handgun Violence, Washington, D.C., 2005.
Schaefer's mother and father watched the taping from the sideline.
More than a ton of cocaine seized and 5 Colombians behind bars. That's what a combined effort between federal, state, and local agencies netted in California today.
How much was that?
Simi Valley Police.
Oh, that's nothing. That's the drugs they let get caught. Yeah, that's the drugs that the cartels let get seized. Well, 100 times that amount actually got through.
Police say 5 Colombian nationals were arrested in the series of raids yesterday, along with more than 2,000 pounds of coke worth about $94 million. The raids were the result of a 4-day investigation by the DEA, the Bureau of Alcohol.
Do not touch Coca-Cola. Yep. Oh, sorry, guys. It's just Coca-Cola. Let it through.
Tobacco and firearms, California Highway Patrol, Ventura County authorities, and Simi Valley Police. Now, 3 men and 2 women are being held for numerous charges.
That's pretty funny, though. I get that, though.
Hollywood directors would have a hard time coming up with a plot better than a daring rescue attempt in real life today. 2 women rented a helicopter on the pretense of taking aerial photos. Once aloft, the 2 put a gun to the pilot's head and forced him to set down in the courtyard of the Arkansas Valley Correctional Facility.
What?
In southeastern Colorado. 2 prisoners got on. You're seeing their mugshots here, and the pilot took off. Later, the chopper was found and the pilot bound and gagged. That was about 35 miles away. Police began chasing...
Okay, now that's a good fucking story. Why did you start off with the goddamn movie theater shit?
The 2 women and the 2 escapees trying to get away in a rented van. The chase took them into Nebraska at a cops and robbers shootout in a residential neighborhood in Holdridge, Nebraska. Eventually, the 4 were captured and no one was injured. At this point, police believe the 2 women are the prisoners' wives. One of the convicts...
Everyone was white, so no one got shot.
...was serving time for robbery, the other, sexual assault.
Metro police have been busy with a number of robberies tonight, both citizen and businesses. They say a fast...
Yeah, what's that look like? It did look like Romeo Rose, didn't it?
...involving a pedestrian near the...
...miles away. Police began chasing the 2 women and the 2 escapees trying to get away in a rented van. The chase took them into Nebraska and a cops and robbers shootout in a residential neighborhood in Holdridge, Nebraska. 4-day investigation by the DEA, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Others would have a hard time coming up with a plot better than a daring rescue attempt in real life today. 2 women rented a helicopter on the pretense of taking aerial photos. Once aloft, the 2 put a gun to the pilot's head and forced him to set down in the courtyard of the Arkansas Valley Correctional Facility in southeastern Colorado. 2 prisoners got on. You're seeing...
Yep, that's him. That's old Larry. That's Mr. Busby right there.
Their mugshots here, and the pilot took off. Later, the chopper was found, and the pilot bound and gagged. That was about 35 miles away. Police began chasing the 2 women and the 2 escapees trying to get away in a rented van. The chase took them into Nebraska and a cops and robbers shootout in a residential neighborhood in Holdridge, Nebraska. Eventually, the 4 were captured and no one was injured. At this point, police believe the 2 women are the prisoners' wives. One of the convicts was serving time for robbery, the other sexual assault.
Metro police have been busy with a number of robberies tonight, both
Night Beat. That was a good show.
citizen and businesses. They say a fast food restaurant on the 5200 block of Boulder Highway was robbed. The suspect was armed with a gun and has not yet been captured. A robbery at a downtown motel tonight as well. Police are also working on an accident involving a pedestrian near the 1400 block of Eastern. North Las Vegas police are having a fairly quiet night with the usual number of disturbances. In Henderson, police made 7 arrests tonight. 1 person was arrested for grand larceny and assault with a deadly weapon after he tried to storm into a business with his car. The highway patrol has been fairly quiet, and the fire department is reporting no major fires. That's Night Beat.
Coming up next on Nightside, senior citizens tired of nobody listening to them, do something about it.
And the
Oh, God. Why does anyone want to listen to him?
handicapped argue that the state should spend more money on them instead of tortoises.
You know, wildlife and all that, but when I go...
Speaking of tortoises, I was on my way home today after leaving the shop, and I was going down, buddy, you know the road. I was going down Ransom Road. I call it Roller Coaster Road because it's very hilly. And I'm going down the road, and like the oncoming lane, I see this thing in the road, and I'm like, it was slowly moving. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was a fucking snapping turtle, man. That thing was huge. Hope it got across the road.
We're going to give $1 million to help save some turtles, and they won't give us $100,000.
We'll have these stories coming up next.
$100,000 for what?
This week on Siskel and Ebert, Sean Penn and Michael J. Fox star in Brian De Palma's Vietnam story, Casualties of War.
You don't have to try and kill me, man. I told them. And they don't care!
Plus, John Candy is one family's very black sheep.
You think it's the hat? No. Really? It angers him, just the sight of it.
Trust him. My brother, for God's sake.
I won't let him get into that Satan stuff or any of the new chicks. I'll leave that for me.
Uncle Buck, this week on Siskel and Ebert.
Siskel and Ebert, Sunday at 4:30.
All right. Hold on for just a second. Back to the Joe.
If it's going to happen for you, it's because you make it happen.
Can I see Latin lunch?
Bring it up.
That means college and paying tuition.
Bandit.
The answer could be an Air Force ROTC scholarship.
How many F-16s you bringing in, Major?
You'll get an education and the training to become an Air Force officer.
Yeah, man. Radio check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 F-16s to hot 6. Rhino position and hold.
We're sure you won't be scraping barnacles off the side of an aircraft carrier.
Let me take a look at this guy.
Right that tower, airback 666, 7 miles northeast with the cardiac.
Roger, running, thanks. Hold those 2 F-16 short.
Send the F-15 around.
Switch ILS. In-flight emergency, Aerovac 666 on the ground in 7 minutes with cardiac patient.
Airbag's 2 miles out.
With an Air Force ROTC scholarship, you can go as far as your talent and drive take you.
They'll be all right. They're down now.
Aim high, Air Force.
Who is this guy? Get him off. Get him out of the air tower. Or the control tower.
I'm standing in front of the Ross and Coletta Miller Cancer Education Center across from UNLV. This is the home of the American Cancer Society, named after my late parents.
You're not Kelly McGillis.
From here, concerned citizens
when am I going to fly that plane? When you're done with the other side.
Like yourselves bring life-saving services and
look at that state-of-the-art computer.
Programs to our community. Thanks to them, survival rates have risen dramatically, but much more needs to be done. If you can volunteer a few hours a month, you can be of tremendous help. Call the American Cancer Society and start saving lives in your spare time.
That's right.
An unusual protest today against the desert tortoise. A group of young handicapped men and women told News 3's Lynn Mathis tonight that the state legislature wants to spend too much to save the tortoises and not a dime to help them with their therapy.
These are the clients of Help Them Walk Again, and this is their way of protesting. They're angry over the fact that
fuck the tortoise.
Legislators seem to want to spend more to save the desert tortoise.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, at least the tortoise can walk, right? Might as well.
Than to help them walk again.
When they're going to give $1 million to help save some turtles, and they won't give us $100,000 for the clinic for younger guys to walk or help them, I don't see that at all.
Were it not for the therapy and moral support they get here, these clients say they might never adjust to being handicapped.
I've made incredible progress. I really have. I've become stronger, more alert. It's a great program.
And before I started coming here, I could not get in or out of the car by myself. And with an organization like this, right now I'm able to transfer in and out of the vehicle.
They got to figure out a way to incorporate tortoises into this, right? That's what they ought to do.
Help Them Walk Again helps the handicapped to help themselves, but the therapy and equipment here are expensive. The machine Mike is working on is one of the few in the United States set up so that a person on a wheelchair can pull right in and do his exercises. Help Them Walk Again still owes $4,000 on this machine and may lose it if more money doesn't come along. Help Them Walk Again wanted $200,000 from the legislature over the next 2 years, but that money's been cut from the proposed budget.
Oh, man, do you see those fucking Oakleys he had there?
Volunteers were going to try to match that money through fundraisers. Instead, they are making cutbacks. The nurse who ran the swimming pool therapy was let go. The pool is hardly ever used.
She kind of has a little bit of a Midwestern accent, you know. I don't know if people from Vegas have an accent. If they do, I don't know what it is.
And clients are afraid their dream for an even bigger program will sink unless the state can help to pay for it. Lynn Mathis, News 3, Nightside.
The founder of Help Them Walk Again will make one last-ditch effort before the legislature's interim...
The reporter was here to pick up some hero studs that can't scramble away too fast.
Finance Committee. She hopes to appear before them next month.
And a group of angry senior citizens...
Oh, shit, it's Dan Rostenkowski. Holy shit, what's he doing in Vegas?
Chased down one of the nation's more powerful politicians today They're angry at Congressman Dan Rostenkowski because he wouldn't talk with them about federal health care.
Jesus Christ. This motherfucker was corrupt everywhere. Even they were even talking about him in Vegas. Oh, shit.
Members of the group actually followed Rostenkowski after he finished a meeting. They called him a coward and yelled for his impeachment. Finally, Rostenkowski started running away from his mad followers and did make it to his car. The group is angry because they say they're paying too much for catastrophic health care.
In Atlantic City, Caesars Hotel Casino is facing a stiff fine for...
That's hilarious. You know you're a piece of shit politician when they do a piece about you in Vegas and you're in Chicago.
discrimination. A judge has decided that the hotel must pay nearly $16,000 in penalties because of its poor treatment of black and female workers. In one instance, a high roller who preferred white male dealers was accommodated at the expense of Caesars employees. Gaming regulators say the fine isn't tough enough, and they plan to ask the Gaming Control Commission to up the fine when the matter comes up for consideration.
It's those shifty, swarthy dealers, always causing trouble.
Hundreds of mourners remembered Texas Congressman Mickey Leland tonight in Houston. Leland died in a plane crash in Ethiopia more than a week ago.
But to rejoice that God should have sent into our world such a
countries, something Leland had been trying to do before he died.
We've all heard how cool and calm the
I never heard of the guy. R.I.P.
pilot of United Flight 232 was as he brought his crippled DC-10 in for a landing in Sioux City last month. As more of the cockpit recordings were revealed today, it clearly shows, though, that Captain Alfred Haynes was aided by an equally cool-headed air traffic controller. As the tapes were played today, it was an emotional
Like, yo, baby, we'll land this shit. Don't worry about it, man.
moment for the main ground controller.
Right after it happened, I had to turn away because, I really didn't think anybody'd come out of it. And then I went downstairs and I cried.
Bullshit! At one point, Bachman can be heard telling the pilot to consider landing his plane on a nearby interstate highway if he didn't think he could make it to the airport. Well, a flight from St. Louis to San Francisco was cut short today when the plane's engine fell apart just a few minutes after takeoff.
Marianne Martelli is kind of ready on the eyes.
Parts of the engine landed on an auto shop nearby. The owner was almost hit by a piece that went through his roof. No one was injured, though, and the 112 passengers on Flight 223 were put on
easy on the eyes.
later
Yeah, I agree.
flights to San Francisco. TWA says the engine...
Though she is a bit of a victim of 80s fashion, though. You know? It just goes to show just how pretty she really is. Even that god-awful 80s fashion isn't enough to take away from that completely.
is designed to eject loose parts.
Otherwise...
No hail falling from the sky here today, though at least we can grant that.
Well, what happened to all of the rain and the...
We've got showers all around us, Sue and Dave.
But not here.
We're not getting any here. As a matter of fact, on radar just a moment ago, we had a report of some severe thunderstorms along Highway 93 between...
What was his name? I didn't even see that. Alan Sloan. That doesn't even sound like a real name.
Report of some severe thunderstorms along Highway 93 between Pioche and
Look at his ears.
Caliente. And that is an area, if you're going to be driving through there tonight, you want to keep your eye on the sky. Well, let's go outside and find out what is going on in our area and what happened today. There's a beautiful little shot. High
Oh, only 101. That's good.
temperature today did huff and puff up to 101 degrees. That was after an overnight low of 67. The air quality throughout the day was very good, and that's the way it's probably going to stay for the next day or two. Right now, the skies are clear. Temperatures dropped to 85. The barometric...
You know, because you need them to point to these numbers. Otherwise, you're not going to know what's going on.
Pressure 29 and 90 inches and rising a little bit as that low pressure trough moves to the east. 22% is the relative humidity, much better than the 40s and 50s we had last night. Winds southwest at 12 miles an hour. Around the rest of the area, Boulder City's 86, 88 in downtown, stair steps. Henderson at 90 degrees, and Mount Charleston a very refreshing 52. North Las Vegas and Nellis at 88. Over St. George waits, cool down to 75.
Pahrump. I didn't get a Pahrump out of that guy.
5 degrees, and Pahrump is at 89 degrees. Now, this dryer that we're referring to here is not moosey. It's also not ice cream. It means that we have a drier airflow aloft. You can still see the showers around, showers that we talked about in Caliente across northwestern Arizona. also around Lake Powell, and the Wasatch Range up in the northern part of Utah is getting some heavy showers in that area. Not too much in the way for us. Now tomorrow, what we're looking at,
because we're in fucking Vegas and we don't get rain,
is this stationary front along the south.
70s. I'll take that. I'll take that. You know, if you're not from the area right now, we currently are experiencing a very early summer. Spring just said, fuck it. We never had a spring. We just went straight into summer.
Southeastern part of the country. Today we had heavy rains. Charleston, South Carolina had 3 to 5 inches of rain in about 2 hours this afternoon. Flash flood warning is out tonight for parts of Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. So if you're flying into there tomorrow, you may want to take a check. Also heavy showers and thunderstorms down over Florida and back along the Gulf Coast. Tonight we're getting heavy thunderstorms through the Dakotas, right down into western Nebraska, and up until midnight tonight, there's a...
That guy's looking a little sweaty there. You notice that?
Flash flood watch out and a severe thunderstorm warning out for western parts of Kansas. There goes the wheat crop. Our heat showers continued over most of the west, over the plateau, the basin, and the mountains of the southwest. The rest of the west is very nice.
Look at he's glistening.
In the 70s in the Pacific Northwest, 80s and 90s along the coast, and that's going to continue right on through tomorrow. As a matter of fact, if you're headed for Seattle, it'll be a beautiful 70.
I'm waiting for his hair dye to start dripping down his cheek.
81, and after the fog and clouds clear away in Los Angeles, nice there. We're prone to our afternoon showers. We have to leave that into the pattern. But in the east, we'll be looking at more showers and thunderstorms as this front moves to the east from the upper Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, right down into the Missouri Valley. This front's going to be tapering off into the ocean, but we're still going to get a lot of showers. So if you're headed for New York, it'll be an umbrella time at 76. Same at 92 for Miami, and showers in the Chicago area.
Clearly this was during the summer.
And an 85-degree reading. We'll make it simpler if we stay in the state of Nevada. It's going to be a little gusty from the south, but a generally nice day tomorrow. 85 in Winnemucca, 86 in Reno, Ely with an 82, Las Vegas at 98, and Laughlin at 105. Tonight, the skies will be clear. Temperatures will be about 68 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll be warming up a little bit, getting up to a sunny 98-degree reading, mostly sunny. At the lakes, it'll also be mostly sunny, a little breezy, 104 degrees, water temperature at 85. Mount Charleston, chance of a little shower up there tomorrow.
It'll be hot as fuck up in Vegas.
Partly sunny and breezy, high temperature about 80 degrees. For the next 5 days, not a whole lot of change.
Oof. Yeah, well, you know, it's a dry heat. That's what they tell you.
Mostly sunny, a slight chance of an isolated shower in afternoon or evening. Temperatures hovering right between 98 and 102 degrees. And that's the way it shapes up for the next 2 days.
That looks pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's coming down a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Fall's on the way.
Thank you, Alan Throne.
Right.
Just ahead in sports, Mike Wolflick tells us there's been a changing of the guard in the professional ranks.
And highlights from around the major leagues, including Houston, so stay tuned.
I think I just transitioned into a full-on newscast.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. It's the struggle for survival. It's seeing a predator stalk its prey. It's capturing an animal against its will to make its life safer. It's looking in on the very private lives of some of the Earth's most unusual creatures. I'm Jim Fowler, inviting you...
I was going to say, is that Jim Fowler?
...to join Marlon Perkins, Peter Gross, and me to watch exciting wildlife drama every week.
Oh, that fucker ain't happy.
On Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Turn to 3 Sundays at 6:30 p.m. for Wild Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Belinda Carlisle with People for the Ethical Treatment of...
Oh, she's with PETA? Belinda Carlisle was with PETA? Oof.
Animals, or PETA, inviting you to join today's fastest growing cause, the fight against animal abuse. PETA works with doctors, lawyers, students, teachers, artists, members of...
No, go back. That was fucking Rue McClanahan. What's that? What's his face? Fred Schneider? And she looks like one of the B-52s. Yeah, that's Blanche from Golden Girls. That's Schneider. I'm all against animal abuse.
Artists, members of Congress, and the public to stop animal cruelty in communities all across America. We all love animals, and we should do something about it. This new and exciting movement needs caring people like you and I to...
No, Animal testing today.
Speak out for our voiceless friends to become informed and to get involved. Please contact us today to get my list of what you can do for animals. It's easier than you may think. Write me at People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
She was a cutie, though.
Or PETA, Washington, D.C. 20015. That's PETA, Washington, D.C. 20015. Thank you.
Nevadans already use many forms of alternative energy, like these solar cells for mountaintop cloud seeding equipment or to heat water for homes.
With a giant fucking Lincoln Continental parked out front that gets like 8 gallons to the mile.
Or to heat water.
You want more Fred Schneider? Solar energy is the way to go.
For homes. Wind energy still pumps groundwater on Nevada ranches, and geothermal energy makes heat and electricity. To conserve fossil fuel and save money, look at these alternative energy resources. And for a free brochure, call the Nevada Office of Community Services at 382-4357, an energy-saving tip from the Desert Research Institute.
We would like to welcome the newest member to our Channel 3 News team. It's Mike Wolfik, who will be our sports anchor on the weekends and who is filling in for Colin Cowherd tonight.
What a great night to start. We got Jim McMahon leaving the Bears and going to San Diego.
Big news, and there was also changing of the guard in New York. We'll talk about that also. We begin tonight, folks, with some personnel changes in the professional sports ranks. First, the NFL, where the Chicago...
Oh, McMahon. This must have been post-85 Bears, I'm assuming.
Bears cut a deal with San Diego, the Chargers, which sends quarterback Jim McMahon to the coast. Now let's take a look. The Chargers get McMahon in exchange.
Oh, the tracking on the video is a little shitty.
For a 1990 draft pick. It could be the first pick, depending on the Wild Ones' performance. Rumors of a trade involving McMahon have been flying around the league now since the end of last season. So today's move came as no surprise to the Sunglass Kid.
Yeah, I saw it coming pretty much at the end of last year when I heard some trade rumors. And I felt it coming throughout the camp.
What the fuck is going on?
I knew Ditka and I didn't speak at all during training camp, but I figured something was going on, and I guess I was right.
Right, you were. Ironically, the Bears.
Hey, he's pretty sharply dressed, though, man. Look at that. Definitely the best dressed in that crew there.
Chargers meet each other in preseason play tomorrow. However, McMahon is not expected to see action. Meanwhile, in the Big Apple, George Steinbrenner has done it again. Yes, he did fire his manager, but no, he did not replace him with Billy Martin. This afternoon, Steinbrenner gave
Heartbreaker, love taker.
Dallas Green the boot in favor of former Yankee shortstop Bucky Dent. Here you see Dallas Green leaving the hotel in Detroit. That's where the Yankees are playing a series this weekend. Now, Dent will become the 11th, count them folks, the 11th manager in New York's short George Steinbrenner history. That's since he bought the team in 1973. Now, Dent got his first test tonight at Tiger Stadium. You see here he gets the good luck handshake, but it didn't do him any good. Chet Lemon first inning at the plate. Alan Trammell on base, and
yeah, that you could tell the way he hit that thing, it was gone.
Chet smacks it. He tags it. Yes, upper deck left field. That's a 2-run homer. Again, I said, folks, the first inning, Detroit takes an early lead. Then a couple of
I didn't even see that. I didn't even need to see where that went. I knew it was gone.
Batters later. Here's Rich Shue.
Yep, that's gone.
And this one will go to the lower deck in left field. The Tigers have a quick 3-0 lead, and things just kept going that way for the Yankees. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Detroit wins this one 7-3. Toronto beats Baltimore. Very important series this weekend. Baltimore leads the American League East, but only by half a game tonight. Boston loses to Milwaukee. Texas over Chicago. Kansas City by 2 over Seattle. It was Minnesota over Oakland, and California downs Cleveland. Well, in the National League, the Eastern Division leading Chicago Cubs travel to Houston to take on the Astros. Let's go to the Astrodome.
Oh, is that Dawson? Yep, that's Andre Dawson.
Where we pick up the action in the Cubby second. Andre Dawson at the plate. He smacks this one up the middle to center. Folks, this is career hit number 2,000 for Andre. Nice little milestone. Watch this defensive play here. Great one. Vance Law with a leaping backhand catch to throw Houston's Jim Clancy out at first. But Houston makes a move in the fourth. Kevin Bass flies to left. It will score 1 run. They try to get 2 because the ball is bobbled. Here comes that second one. He's trying. Keep going. Tagged out at the plate. Chicago leads this one early, but the Stros come back to win it. Let's take a look at the Nationals.
Of course they do. That's the fucking story every time with the goddamn Cubs. Chicago gets the early lead, and then they fucking blow it. Every time. Jesus. It's like I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm like, what do you want to bet that the Cubs get an early lead and then they blow it towards the end? And that's exactly what happened.
National League scoreboard. Houston comes back after being down 5-1 to Chicago. They win it 6-5 tonight. Cincinnati and St. Louis 6-2. Cincinnati the winner in this doubleheader. They're still playing, believe it or not. Several rain delays. It's tied 3-3 in the 8th, the second game. New York downs Los Angeles 3-2. Montreal over San Diego 5-2. Frisco downs Philly 5-2, and Atlanta.
Yeah, this is peak flubs right here. You know, but then again, they were peak flubs for quite a while.
Bombs Pittsburgh 13-6. Well, the 120th running of the Traverse Stakes takes place tomorrow at Saratoga Springs, New York. The odds-on favorite to win this one is Easy Goer. Does that name sound familiar? It should.
The screen got real dark all of a sudden.
That's the same horse that won both the Belmont and the Whitney Stakes earlier this year and won them by a combined 12.5 lengths. Folks, just how strong is this horse? The Traverse Stake is 1.25 miles with a purse of $1 million and is restricted to 3-year-olds. Now here's a quick look at the entire field and the odds as they stand.
Shy Tom followed up by Clever Trevor, Doc's Leader, followed up by La Voyager, Easy Goer.
Right now, number 1, Shy Tom at 12-1, Clever Trevor 5-1 in the second position. Number 3, the long shot, Doc's Leader at 20-1. Le Voyageur 15-1 at the fourth spot. The favorite, Easy Goer, at 1-5 will run out of the 5th position, and rounding out the field, Roy Denzig. Finally tonight, if you don't like to bet on the ponies, you can try your luck at football. Today marked the beginning of the 3rd annual Great Giveaway football contest at the Palace Station Casino. For $25, you get the chance to win some fabulous prizes: homes, automobiles, trucks, several cash prizes. All you have to do is pick the most winners or the most losers over the course of the upcoming 16-week NFL season.
Getting an early start on that gambling addiction right there.
Former greats.
Oh, he's signing autographs, sorry.
Vince Ferragamo and Danny White were on hand to help kick things off. And folks, registration continues until September 9th.
Even if you fall in the middle there somewhere, you can still be a pretty good-sized winner.
Get a share of $250,000 if you fall in that spot.
Not a bad deal. All right, good to have you,
And
Mike.
welcome aboard, Mike.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Well, still to come tonight on News 3 Nightside, 4 children who came to the United States for help are better now, ready to go home to their families.
And also ahead, better late than never, another
Get the fuck out of the country.
Air Force rocket blasts off into space. These stories up next. Stay with us.
Feel we want you, yeah, feel we want you tonight. Lots more money, yeah, lots more.
Come home to the best only on wheel. Weren't we talking about that not too long ago? That the one chick from Sale of the Century, she auditioned to be she got beat out by Vanna White for this role. Yeah. Yeah, Summer Bartholomew. Wasn't Sajak banging Vanna? Did he ever bang her? Were those two ever getting it on?
Bigger prizes, more money, and more puzzles.
How good are you at playing along? Spin the Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7 on Channel 3.
When we say big money, we mean big money.
How good are you at playing along?
Be a wheel watcher, yeah.
Okay. Vanna was my third grade standard of blonde hotness forevermore. I gave up on blondes after that. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a pretty good... Yeah, that's a good standard to set. I mean, that's pretty much peak blonde, especially in that era.
Turn to 3 for Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7.
If I could feel your set quiver at home, that was really something to see.
This blue represents pride and determination. The red, the courage and sacrifice.
The blood of our enemies.
Shown by those few who knew what it was to stand alone. The white, honor and integrity.
Or surrender.
The same could be said for this red, white, and blue. Is it any wonder so few can wear it?
Some of the finest medical care in the world is available at Shriners Hospitals.
Oh no, Pat Morita, you're supposed to talk like Mr. Miyagi. It's the 80s. You're not supposed to talk in your normal accent. Shriner Hospital. When you're that young, it's pretty plus nice lady who wears dresses. Unbeatable combo. Yep. She was just pretty. That's all that mattered.
It's given to children with orthopedic problems absolutely free. How do I know? I'm Pat Morita.
That's right. Wax on, wax off, motherfucker. I almost said whack off.
When I was a kid, I was a patient at the Shriners Hospital.
The latest U.S. military satellite is in orbit tonight. An Air Force Delta II rocket blasted off this morning from the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. About a half an hour after blastoff, the rocket successfully released a $65 million military navigation
Unlike that fucking space shuttle, right, folks? Am I right? Shit.
satellite. The satellite is the third in a planned system of 21 such beacons. It continuously broadcasts radio signals coded with timing information. The launch was 5 days late because of bad weather on Florida's eastern coast, and a technical problem further delayed the liftoff by 8 minutes.
Like you said, timing information.
Yes.
4 Armenian children who were flown to a Fresno, California hospital after that terrible earthquake in December across the Atlantic are now getting ready to go home again. The children haven't seen their families since the earthquake in Armenia. The children range in age from 8 to 15. They'll leave Sunday for Disneyland first, and then on Monday they'll head for home. There are about 5 more Armenian children still at the Valley's Children's Hospital. They should be ready to go home in about a month.
Okay, and before we leave you tonight, we do want to say good night and good luck to somebody very dear to us here at Channel 3 News. Now, you don't see her before the camera. She is behind the camera. She is our 11 o'clock news producer, Denise Rosh, and she's been here for a long time.
She's the one with the red hair.
Right,
there.
that's her right there.
Denise,
Yeah, she's extremely redhead. Like, just everything about her.
Denise is going to Yuma at our station there, our sister station, KYMA, where she will be the morning show cut-in anchor and do some dayside reporting. She'll be on air from now on.
She's what we call an uber ginger.
So if you happen to get down to Yuma, say hi to Denise. She's always had a low-key style around here that really gets things done, and we're going to miss her. She's a great friend,
really going to miss her.
Good worker, and we wish you the best. Denise, good luck in Yuma.
And come visit often. We'll be visiting her often, I'm sure.
We hope to get down there.
Well,
we won't. We won't.
That is our newscast for this Friday evening. Thanks so much for being with us.
And we'll see you again on Monday, but join the weekend crew for all the news this weekend.
Good night.
Oh, see, so long, Cavassier.
Fuck off!
What does it take to play Jeopardy? You've got to have a fast thumb.
You know what? I agree, buddy. He got the picture of the monkeys. I'm sorry. I just checked the Facebook. The fucking the chick with the Vietnam War Memorial. Because I actually feel a good piss coming on here. All right. Wait a minute. Let me get my. The fuck's my software? There it is. Yeah, let me pee real quick.
Hey girl, what's up? I like to get you on the floor so I can funk with you, you know? Baby, you don't have to be shy. Just follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby, all that gold and fancy clothes only means you're putting on the show. Yeah.
Well, hold it, girl. Take off that fancy wear. Just let your thoughts, lady, yeah. Come on, girl. Let's get down. Baby, let's do it to that funky, funky sound.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go.
Oh, shit.
Let your body move to groove.
I forgot it wasn't tied to that. Yeah. All right, we're back. I would have let that whole song play, but, you know, I don't want to get lost in the groove.
A daring nature.
Sandra, you could set a record on Jeopardy right now. Alex, all of it.
And
All of it, Trebek.
a sense of humor.
Oh, the final is going to be a comedy classic.
This is Julia Child. Put up the key.
Find out if you've got what it takes. Put yourself in jeopardy.
Turn to 3 for Jeopardy, weeknights at 6:30.
Join us for the next edition of Action Seniors. We'll talk to Mel Collegian of the city of Las Vegas, who will tell us what
Action Seniors. I want to see an episode of Action Seniors.
services are available for seniors and how they can help you. Also meet a group of ladies who
Look at these ladies. They're definitely some Action Seniors.
focus on the love of family. Members of the Las Vegas Grandmothers Club will find out about their fundraising and meet some of their grandchildren.
I remember before the mob came and fucked everything up.
Plus, we'll update you on the troubles the Sunshine Bus Company is going through, and we'll talk with Senator Richard Bryan about issues in Nevada and Washington. Join us Saturday at 4:30 p.m. and Sunday at 6:30 a.m. for Action Seniors.
Fantastic Furniture Warehouse is taking the heat off shopping with the
See, these are the commercials I've been wanting to see since I started this video.
greatest furniture sale in Nevada, our summer indoor parking lot sale. Hurry in today for some cool savings of up to 58% in every department. Like this 7-piece dining room set, now only $7.99. Or bedroom sets from
I can't even see it. The screen is really dark.
$4.99. And swivel rockers from $139. Before you go anywhere else, check us out first. The big indoor parking...
Crackhead. See, now I gotta have it queued up. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Depth.
Yeah. Okay. I got it queued up. I'll have to remember it next piss break because I'm sure that won't be long.
lot sale at Fantastic Furniture Warehouse. Just another reason why we're number one.
I was going to take a job with that engineering firm in New York. I got a better offer.
The video quality is just taking a dive here. Oh, what's this?
A scissor action breaking up the...
Oh, it's the garden weasel.
Of Super Summer 89 West Side.
Oh, I didn't turn it off? See? Thank you for reminding me.
Story opens August 10th and runs through the 26th at Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. Call for ticket information.
Hi, I'm Jim Martindale, and I'd like to introduce you to the Garden Weasel. It's a 5-in-1 tool that makes gardening fun and easy. The Garden Weasel's 3 rotary blades mesh with a scissor action breaking up the topsoil. They uproot young weeds before they get a start and mix the leaves and weeds into the soil, and that's a mulch, and that's beneficial to your garden. The weasel cultivates to a uniform 2-inch depth, protecting your plant's roots. Remove the center blade for cultivating around seedling rows and young bedding plants and vegetables. Use one blade for those hard-to-reach areas. Insert the short handle, and the weasel is perfect for plant boxes and greenhouses.
That isn't doing shit there, though. Come on, really?
The Garden Weasel is made of a rust-free alloy that's virtually self-cleaning. Simply hose it off and allow it to dry. If you have a friend who's into gardening like I am, the Garden Weasel makes a perfect gift. Look for this display.
The Garden Weasel is available at participating True Value.
Do they still make the Garden Weasel? I'm going to look it up here. Garden Weasel. They still do. Look at that. They have their own website. Yep, this must be a... Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. They still have the garden. They have the cultivator. Oh, they have, various things. They have the weeders, the edgers. They have replacement parts. Where can I get a Garden Weasel? Apparently you can order it online. Yeah, apparently it's still a thing. All right. Now you know.
Ace, Service Star, Sentry, Trustworthy, and ProMart hardware stores. Makes a great gift for friends who garden.
All right. Well, you know what? You don't have to dictate everything. Your closing theme is tonight is Donahue with Crackhead. I'll play what I want.
Hi, I'm Dave Courvoisier. If you're new to the
Of course you are.
area, the Newcomers Hotline is a number you can call 24 hours a day for valuable information about Las Vegas. By calling the main number, 594-INFO.
Hold on here. Actually, speaking of Stairway to Stardom, because this video's almost over.
You can access a variety of categories. Use your touch-tone phone to select from your topic of interest. You can choose from Department of Motor Vehicles, housing, outdoor recreation and local entertainment, utilities, medical care, shopping areas, and banking needs. Channel 3's Newcomers Hotline is your direct line for information you can use.
Once fine furniture of leather, marble, and brass were available only to a privileged few. Now,
Fantastique.
Now, Fantastic Furniture Warehouse is bringing these timeless furniture classics within the reach of everyone. Elegant leather sofas, love seats and chairs.
Oh, 10% off. All leather. It's good to know.
Chairs or sectional, your choice just $15.99. Brass beds from $3.49. And a large selection of fashionable rare stone and marble dining room sets. Extraordinary furniture values are yours now, only at Fantastic Furniture Warehouse.
I'm Gwen Castaldi. Channel 3 and the Clark County Health District clinics are happy to bring you this health tip.
Now's the time to be thinking about your children's immunizations.
No, it isn't. Fuck them kids.
Hi, I'm Rich Britton. As Las Vegas continues to grow, we need more places for our kids to play.
Oh,
That's
God.
why Channel 3...
This is awful. Hold on. Da-da-da. Pardon me for the quietness here. There was some more Stairway to Stardom. I'm going to do a Stairway to Stardom episode here, and then after that, I'm going to call it. So I'm just looking through some stuff here. Okay.
On the stairway to stardom, you see tomorrow starts today. On the stairway to stardom, we're here to brighten up your day. We've got
So this episode is from 1983. Wait. Oh. Let's check out the description here. Featuring Georgine Rivera, impressionist C.P. Lacey. All right. It's 28 minutes.
singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you.
And the audio sounds like it's through a fucking AM radio.
The stairway to stardom will
I want to see this episode. I've never seen this one.
entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom.
Hi, welcome to Stairway to Stardom, and I'm your host, Frank Massey, and this is my lovely co-host, Tilly. How you doing, baby?
Okay, how are you? I hear you're going to do a number for us.
Oh, yes, we have a fine show, too. I hope we have, yeah.
I'm digging that outfit, Frank. I'm digging the leisure suit there.
Yes, uh-huh.
Well, why don't you start off with a song, and then we'll get the
All
guest
right,
on here, okay?
okay, that's a cue.
All right, he's about to tear it up here. This is what we all came here for. That and that fucking room partition in the back. And that fucking shitty plant.
What can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry? What can I do to prove it to you? I'm sorry. Bullshit! I didn't mean to ever be mean to you. You. If I didn't care, I wouldn't feel like I do. I was all wrong, but right or wrong, I don't blame you. Why should I take somebody like you and shame you? I know that I've made you cry, and I'm so sorry, dear. So what can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry? Struck that ass. What can I say after I say I'm sorry? What can I do to prove it to you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
It's kind of a shame though. He's just got like a pre-recorded backing track. You know, he doesn't have the actual band.
To ever be mean to you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't feel like I do need you. I know that I've made you cry, and I'm so sorry, dear. So what can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
Thank you. Oh, what a
That's
nice crowd. Beautiful faces, too.
Oh, yeah, I see a lot of familiar faces out there.
And, we have a singer. Our first guest, a singer. She's a very nice girl. I talked with her and her father and all. Let's bring her out now. Her name is Georgine Rivera. Let's give her a hand. Hello, Georgine. There we are, dear.
You're quite a husky gal, ain't you?
Sometimes I wonder.
Oh no, she's singing over. I hate this shit.
Where I've been.
Nope.
Who I am. Do I fit in? Fuck off! Make believing it's hard alone out here on my own. We're always proving who we are, always reaching for that rising star.
Cut that bitch off!
To guide me far and shine me home out here on my own. When I'm down and feeling blue,
Nope.
I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through. Help me need you until the morning.
She's got, if you know who the actor Robert Zadar is, like her jawline reminds me of Robert Zadar a little bit.
Sun appears, making light of all my fears.
Bitch!
I dried the tears
A little off with the camera there. Keep up.
I've never shown out here on my own. But when I'm down and feeling blue,
No.
I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through.
It wouldn't be so bad if she was singing over the original vocal track that's on key. Like, it wouldn't be quite so noticeable. Why would you do that?
Help me
Where's Hal when you need him?
need you. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am. Do I fit in?
No, you don't. Ugh.
I may not win, but I can be strong out here.
Ooh, did you hear that one? That was a little painful.
Out here.
Ooh.
On my own. Out here.
Why are you clapping? You'll just encourage her to sing more. Stop.
Here on my own.
That was
Well, at least the last note was on key.
beautiful, Georgie. That was really nice.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. How old are you, Georgie?
I'm 15.
15.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you look like you're about 28.
And do you want to pursue this as a part of your career?
Hopefully, yeah, when I
Yes.
succeed, yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you have any plans for the future?
Well, for me, my own group, but that's later.
Uh-huh. I hear you're going to do something at a restaurant or something?
Yeah, it's my cousin's restaurant. I'm going to do something in Queens.
I was gonna say that's the only.
I'm going to be like an open act for another act or something like that.
That's fine.
Where's this located?
It's in somewhere in Jackson Heights.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere. That's good. That's about all the description I need.
Oh, maybe you can let us know. Maybe we can
Yeah,
go
well,
down there ourselves, you know?
Yeah. Well, we wish you all the luck in the world, okay? And thanks for such a beautiful job.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, this was her audition. She definitely didn't get the gig after this.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Oh.
We have a gentleman here. He's Rick James and Michael Jackson and.
By the way, this, God damn it, I love this show. I mean, seriously, this show needs. Oh man, I wish we still had some form of this in the current era. I don't know what it would be, but I just thought this was such a fantastic show in its form.
Stevie Wonder all rolled up into one.
Is this
Okay, I want to see this guy. So we got Rick James, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder rolled up into one. This guy should be amazing. This guy should be revolutionary. We should all be ashamed that we've never heard of this guy. So let's see it.
the one you're telling me about?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I
you-
haven't seen him.
I know, but you're gonna be surprised.
I know. You know, our secretary, she told me you just have to see him.
Okay.
I want to see him, so let's bring him out.
Okay, here he is. C.P. Lacey, everybody. Yay, yay.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful audience. First of all, before I do anything else, I just want to thank Frank for letting me be on the show. It's a wonderful show. I make sure I see it every Saturday, and you do the same thing, okay? I'd like to do something that's famous.
Yeah, exactly. It's just heart. It is 100% heart. You know, it's like, are the performances good? Most of them, no. But everything's played straight. Everything's played serious. It's true, you know. There's no tongue in cheek. There's nobody like looking at, winking at the camera. It's just 100% sincerity.
Like he said, from Rick James, first of all, okay? Don't let the wig fool you. It's not my real hair. Okay?
Oh, boy.
It goes a little like this. Rick James, let me get into character. Okay.
Now, see, I wanted to see Hal playing this fucking drum beat, right? They should have got the actual fucking, what was that, the trio? The guy on, playing this fucking shit.
I wish the Stone City Band were here, but I think I can pull this thing off by myself. Wait a minute here. Yeah, I feel all right now. When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You fell fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me. You said, I'm so crazy. You said, I'm so crazy, girl. Coming home intoxicated. You see, I just want to love you. I just want to love you, baby.
I wonder if this was a song about that chick that he kidnapped for like a couple of weeks and like kept as a sex slave or something. What was the name of that chick? Yeah, in 91, James and his girlfriend were arrested for allegedly kidnapping and torturing a 24-year-old woman in his Hollywood Hills home, during which police said they burned the woman with a hot crack pipe dozens of times and forced her to perform oral sex.
That is why I'm so elated. Come on now, give it to me,
And that's the shit we know about.
baby. Give it up, girl. Don't you wanna be mine tonight? Come on, give it to me, baby. Give it up, girl. I can make you feel alright. Come on now, give it to me, baby. Give it up, girl.
No.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Fuck
Give me that
off.
stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Woo! I love the Frank Massey Show. All right. You're a great audience. You know, everywhere I go, people always say, well, do you do my favorite?
I wish I would have been on the road with Hal that week. This is fucking awful. Could you imagine Hal in the background looking at this shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I here? Why is any of this a thing?
Favorite artist, and I say, well, who's your favorite? And they say, Stevie Wonder. No problem. I can give you Stevie Wonder in a matter of around, let's see,
Oh,
0
no.
seconds. I just want to say thank you to all of you for
Oh man, I know your torture is my torture is your pleasure, but it's going to take a lot to get through this.
showing up here tonight, and I want to thank Frank, his lovely co-host, and you. I'd like to sing a tune for you right now that goes, well, it goes like this.
fuck off!
If you know the song, sing along. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I always stay around. You.
Okay, he does a better Stevie than he does a better Rick James, which I didn't expect.
You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. Look at here. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've known you for a million years. Eddie Murphy, eat your heart out. And if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my tears. Oh, you are
Okay, he hit those notes. He hit those notes.
the sunshine of my life. Whoa, baby. That's why I'm gonna stay by your side as long as my name is Stevie. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. La da da da. Thank you. And if I thought you're beautiful, I'd find myself drowning in my tears. Yes, because you are the sunshine of my life. And I'll always remember you. Remember, E equals MC squared. I love the grass because it's greener on the other side of the hill. I love the Frank Massey show, and I'll always be around, Frank, as long as you want me around. Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's a very, very sexy man.
That's Stevie Wonder, gang. Okay, you're a wonderful audience. Now, some people always say to me, well, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to change wigs.
Yeah, that's cool. You do a nice Stevie Wonder. You do a nice Mick Jagger, which I do. You haven't seen that. I do quite a few that you haven't seen. But folks say the hottest person on the charts is Michael Jackson.
Okay. So I got to see this. I'm not expecting much here. What do you think? He surprised me a little bit with Stevie. He was actually able to hit those notes. So I'll give him credit for that.
Well, I do a little Michael Jackson. I'd like to do it for you right now. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Thank you very much. Now, in order to do Michael Jackson, first of all, you need two very important items. One pair of high-water pants.
This guy was made to do a variety show in Atlantic City and die in a hotel room on a Thursday morning. Exactly.
And is that high enough, gang? Yeah. That's high enough? Somebody said no. Wait a second here. A little bit higher, and we'll be in business. How's that? Is that high enough? Yeah. Because you have to see the socks. The socks are very important. You must keep your eyes on the socks. Okay, you at home. What are you looking at? I said the socks.
What song do you think? I'm going to guess Thriller. Or maybe Billie Jean.
Okay, let's keep it clean. All right, second important thing, you have to have yourself some hair. This won't get it, okay? All you Michael Jackson impersonators won't get it. Okay. How's that get?
That looks like shit.
Is that any better?
Yeah, you need to spray it down with some activator.
You must have the one strand of hair hanging down. Is it down? You must have the strand of hair hanging down, otherwise you're Prince. Okay, there's one last item. You don't have to have it, but if you're a pro. Thank you. You're a real good audience. Okay, now if I could just...
You're not as white as I thought you'd be.
Get into a character here. Anytime the engineer is ready, he can throw the tape on. The song that you're about to hear, I played all of the instruments in the background. I played the lead guitar, the rhythm guitar, the bass, the drums. But what do I know about show business?
I was right. Is that Billie Jean? Oh, that was a nice. That's a nice P bass with a pick. You hear that, dude? You got to roll that tone knob off. Okay, he's got the moves. I'll give him that. Corey Feldman ain't got shit on him. What's with the fucking? Who is that? Him? Is that like him doing the tracks?
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, oh my, but what do you mean? I am the one.
It's like he's on key, but he doesn't sound like the people he's supposed to be impersonating.
We would dance on the floor in the round.
It just sounds like a guy singing Michael Jackson songs. You know, sounds like a guy singing Stevie Wonder songs.
She says, I am the one. We would dance on the floor in the round.
Once again, I would have loved to see the fucking band playing this shit.
We would dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she calls us sing. And every head turn, I could dream of being the one who would dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do, 'cause a lie become the truth. Hey, 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 Billie Jean, not my lover. Ooh, she's just a gal who thinks that I am the one.
Bullshit!
But the kid is not my son. Woo! She says I am the one.
Succulent.
But the kid is not my son. Woo! Shit! For 40 days and for 40 nights, I was on the side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans. So we dance on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we danced till 3. Then she looked at me and showed a photo of a big head baby. Eyes were like mine.
What?
So we danced on the floor in the round, baby. Woo. The people always told me, be careful what you do.
Fuck off!
Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But the
Yeah, did he say big head? Was that the big head baby? I'm like, I didn't. like, are those the lyrics? Like, I know I never like paid like super like I know I didn't pay attention to all the lyrics of that song, but I don't remember that part.
mind. So we dance on the floor in the round, baby. Woo.
It was one of those things where it's like, should I say something?
The people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But the day she stood right by me, and with the smell of sweet perfume, it happened much too soon. She walked across the room. Hey, 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 Billy.
Where's the big head baby part?
Just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we danced till 3. Then she looked at me and showed a photo of a big head baby. Eyes were like mine.
That's not the lyrics. A photo of a big head baby. You test tube baby.
So we danced on the floor in the round, baby. Woo. The people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But the day she stood right by me, and with the smell of sweet perfume, it happened much too soon.
I just want a copy of the backing track. Because he did all the, if you notice, he did all the harmonies on the backing track. It's hilarious. That's all I want to hear.
She walked across the room, hey, 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 Billie Jean, not my lover. Ooh, she's just a gal who thinks that I am the one, but the kid is
not my son.
You know you broke my heart, Billy. Ooh, please, please, please. Ooh. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son.
Turn him off! All right, yay, okay, everybody, hey, yay, all right, whatever, fucking CP Lacey, next act, please. Like, I want to be like Larry David and just walk on the stage like, okay, that's good, yay.
You know you did, breaking my heart, baby. Billie Jean, not my love. The Billie Jean, not my love. Ooh, the Billie Jean, not my love. Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great.
All right, give it up for the big head baby.
Great. Ain't that great? Fine. Now,
Thank you so much.
Tell me, how long you been doing all these impressions?
Oh, for about a month now.
A month?
I'm only kidding.
You gotta be kidding.
You're beautiful, too.
Thank you.
No, I've been doing this since the beginning of last summer. I started on the streets performing, doing various artists. And as a matter of fact, because of that...
I caught you, too, you know.
You know, and if you were around, shit, it's still going on now, but if you were like in Chicago, like if you went downtown or anywhere, like especially on the weekends, like dudes like this were a dime a dozen. Like in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, like it didn't matter.
Oh, I was in the crowd there when you were...
And I imagine he was even worse in New York.
I believe it was in Central Park.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's where I performed from.
Uh-huh. And I had you in mind, and that was it, too. You saw my show, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't miss your show.
Oh, fine.
Oh, I like to hear that.
Yeah. Well, what do you have any plans on the future? Any gigs or coming up?
Well, Frank, as a matter of fact, from the street performances, I obtained a part in the new movie that's coming out, Cotton Club.
Oh, yeah.
Cotton Club. Yeah.
He was in Cotton Club?
Watch it.
Look for it.
Yeah.
And I've done some German television as because of the streets, and I've done the Frank Massey show all of a sudden.
Right. Put me on your resume. Put me on your
Definitely,
resume. Yeah.
definitely.
You know, it's nice that Michael Jackson's fully recovered now, and
oh, isn't that sad? Yeah.
The hair's growing back and everything.
Oh,
that's good. Yeah. Huh? So, CP Lacey, everybody.
God bless you. God bless you.
Good luck. About him, huh?
Thank you.
Okay, now let's have a message from our dear friend Evie Day. Take it away, Evie.
Hello. Hope you're enjoying the show. How would you like to appear?
Look at this. Look at that device.
On Stairway to Stardom. I'm Evie Day. And when I'm working for Complete Entertainer,
You know, I bet she was a hot tomato back in her day.
I come in contact with so many talented young people whose main ambition is to get into show business, be on TV. If you have talent, here's a golden opportunity for you. Have your paper and pencil handy. If you can sing, dance, do comedy, magic, drama, play an instrument, anything at all,
Or none of that.
you can appear on Stairway to Stardom. Simply contact this special number and you'll get all the information concerning your interview, the production fee, and your taping date. If you have
I'm 50 years old.
talent, you deserve to be seen by producers, casting directors, and booking agents, not to mention your own friends and family, which is really the best part of all. Now, here's the number to write to. Write to Frank Massey, Stairway to Stardom, Post Office Box 1061, Rockefeller Center Station, New York, New York, 10185. You can be featured on this
Okay, that was not nearly enough time to actually write that shit down.
popular cable TV show. And maybe next week,
Oh, that's a bold claim there, Evie.
TV show. And maybe next week, you can be featured on this popular cable TV show. And maybe next week, we'll be watching you when you take that first step on Stairway to Stardom.
Escalator to obscurity.
Thank you, Evie Day. And don't forget, do what she tells you. Write in and send those resumes, huh?
Right. Lord, listen. Why don't you do my favorite number?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, which one is that?
The Impossible Dream.
The Impossible Dream.
Yeah.
All right. Fire away, fellas.
Oof. That is the most disgusting stand-up, out-of-tune stand-up fucking piano. Did you hear? No, I'm obsessed with that intro. Did you hear that? That last note?
Possible Dream. Yeah. All right. Fire away, fellas.
Ooh. Somebody tune that fucker.
Yeah. All right. Fire away, fellas. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe.
But of course, Frank's a pro, so he just plows on through.
To bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave do not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this.
I want this effect. I love this.
That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach.
One more time.
To reach the unreachable star. Thank you.
That was nice.
Thank you.
That
thank
was
you.
nice. Thank you for doing it for me.
Oh, sure. You know, if you...
Anything for you, sugar tits.
like Evie Day said, if you can sing, dance, play an instrument, don't forget, just write, send a resume, a picture, and we'll audition you, and you may be on Stairway to Stardom. And what's this? What's it? What? Are you again?
What are you doing?
Oh,
I gotta go home to my wife.
Your wife.
Oh, Jesus. This fucking guy. Oh, God. Who let him on?
If you seem like you always have a problem here.
I got a problem with my wife. So I got the only wife who's so fat. When she gets up from the bed in the morning, she gets over both sides.
Oh, yeah. That's fat.
Did you know that one morning she took a bath, and that was this morning, and she can't get out, she got stuck? That's why I'm using the plunger.
Oh, is that it, huh?
Yeah. Did you know? You don't mind me telling you the problem, do you?
No.
Do you know that my wife joined the beauty pageant?
Yeah, did she win?
No, she was the only one who got 300 get well cards.
300 get well cards? Oh, boy, yeah.
And does she love her booze?
Yeah?
I don't care where she drinks, how she drinks, or with whom she drinks. But when it's time to go to bed, she's dead.
Really?
And when I get into bed, she's stoned.
Yeah.
I tell you, I got more problems than anything else.
You certainly have.
But she's a good kid.
Yeah.
Would you like her?
What's that?
Oh. This is the worst part.
Would you like my life, a wife?
No, thank you. You seem to have enough of her.
Okay, we got to end this show now.
Yeah, no shit. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Don Costello, a dear friend of mine, of ours. He's done many shows with us. And from there...
He will be on our regular show from now on.
He will be on our regular show. So until next time, God bless you, and love everybody.
And don't forget, say a little prayer for somebody tonight.
All right. And we'll be seeing all of you again.
On the stairway to stardom.
They just cut him off. Wait, hear that again.
So until next time, God bless you, and love everybody.
And don't forget, say a little prayer for somebody tonight.
All right. And we'll be seeing all of you again.
On the stairway to stardom, you see tomorrow's stars today. On the stairway to stardom, we're here to brighten up your day. We've got singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here
All right, call that number.
for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom.
And see, this is what I hate about Stairway to Stardom. I get hooked. One more episode. We're done after this, I swear.
On the stairway to stardom,
This is actually kind of a later episode, 1990.
you see tomorrow's stars today. On the stairway to stardom, we're here to brighten up your day. We've got singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom.
stairway to stardom. Wonder stairway to stardom.
I love this effect. Look at that. He's always around, Frank. God, I think Buddy was right. He said it a while ago. This guy makes me want to get a haircut.
On the stairway to stardom.
Hi, welcome to Stairway
Yeah, Frank's looking extra shiny tonight.
to Stardom. I'm your host, Frank Massey, and we have a fine show for you today. So you hang on to that dial and have your paper and pencil handy too, okay? Thank you.
Oh, it's the same song. It's Dream. They haven't tuned that piano. Did you hear that? That same note.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe,
At this point, I hope they never tuned that piano.
to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave do not go, to ride
Is he lip syncing this?
the unrightable wrong, to love
And if he is lip syncing, why would he use that piano track?
pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable stars. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better
I think he's just lip syncing the track from the last episode.
for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove.
I just think it's funny that they heard that fucking piano intro and they were like, yeah, that's good enough. We'll just use that track.
With his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
He starts talking toward you.
Thank you very much. But hey, what are you doing?
Oh, good God, this guy needs to...
What are you doing? What are you...
I dropped a quarter.
Oh, I hear. Let me help you. Where'd you drop it? I'll help you look.
I dropped it out in the parking lot.
Now, wait a minute. If you dropped a quarter out in the parking lot, why are you looking for it here?
Hey, the light is much better here.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, what's your name?
Don Costello.
Oh, you're not sure, huh? You know, we're trying to tape a show here, you know.
Oh, I sure would like to sing on your show.
Oh, are you a singer?
I sing every Saturday night.
Oh, a regular gig, huh? Where do you sing?
In the shower.
In the shower. Tell me, do you have any talent?
Oh, yes. I have a lot of hidden talent. The only problem is nobody can find it.
Tell me, seriously, Don, do you do any singing? Have you ever done any singing?
I once sang for the King of Siam.
Oh, how about that? He sang for the King of Siam. Oh, fine.
Oh, no, he's look at this. Look at this. He's on for way too long. Oh, there's an actual band, though. I hope so. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to watch like a whole 5 seconds of this dipshit.
I need slout.
Nope. Nope. We're not doing that.
Oh, rich, I'd have the time that I lack.
Oh, God. Look how long this goes. Wait, let's... Okay, so Frank's interviewing him. So, from 6 minutes to... Oh, my God. Nope.
Hey. Hey, Don Costello, everybody. Don Costello. Thank you, Don. Thank you.
Fuck off, Don.
How would you like to appear on Stairway to Stardom? You know, if you can sing, dance, play an instrument, then,
Or if you're like Don, who's just fucking awful at everything. Either way, we're cool.
why don't you write or telephone, and I'll see that if you get a chance to appear on Stairway to Stardom, okay?
How bad did you have to be to get rejected?
Ladies and
The Mission. Here we go.
gentlemen, my special guest, The Mission.
We got to have names for all these band members here. So we got Carvelli on bass. Oh, look at the guy with the fucking... Look at the drummer with the sweatband. Yeah, one of these guys is... At least one of these guys is a sex offender. Registered.
Twisted, angry, lonely, forlorn. But a miracle has happened. I have been reborn. I look into the mirror and right before my eyes, saying the guy who I don't recognize. The transformation is surely taking place, and the change is quite apparent on my behavior. God is the image of bitterness and scorn. By the grace of God, I am reborn.
Grace of God. Are they a Christian rock? I haven't been paying attention to the lyrics. I just figured like The Mission. You know? I don't know. I'm still waiting for her to sing, by the way.
And it feels so good, I just got to
That meaty hands. Look at that. Is that even real human hair on this guy? Look at that. It looks inhuman.
I've been cleansed by the Spirit of the Holy Ghost.
Oh yeah, it is a Christian band, isn't it? Ugh.
Turn inside, outside, through and through. Reborn. Like a little bitty baby, I'll be made brand new. Reborn.
it's like just for a second you think like, oh, maybe it's like some edgy, you know, just like underground band, and you're like, oh no. Then you hear the lyrics and you're like, yeah, I know. I just saw The Mission. And then I heard some, you know, I understood some of the lyrics. I mean, she's kind of cute, but, you know, that's about it. He's like fucking Herman Munster on backup vocals here. Jesus. Fucking Fred Gwynn on vocals. This is not better than most local bands I see around town. Jesus Christ. He's like the human feedback machine. That drummer though, that's how every drummer should look. Right? That's proper drummer attire right there, for sure. Look at him. He's tearing it up back there. Yeah, wipe off your slobber hole. Fucking idiot. Fucking Fred Gwynn. That'd be funny if they started fighting on stage. Yeah, he's got red shoes and a tube screamer. That's right.
Because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, Jesus Christ.
Yep, that's the guy.
Even when we were dead in our transgressions. Consequently, you are no longer foreigners and aliens of God's kingdom, but fellow citizens with God's people and members of God's household.
Well, tell that to Republicans.
So through God's grace, as a free gift, as an adoption, we become part of his holy family.
What?
This song is about being accepted as a daughter or a son in the royal holy family of God, Jesus Christ. 1, 2.
Just do not begin to figure why you sent your only son to serve and die for one as insignificant as I.
I don't even know what they're saying. I can't even understand it. Some Christian shit.
Your affection is of the kind.
This dude just seriously let off the vibrato. I know that's like his style, quote style, but it's bad.
That goes so far beyond my human mind.
I think we need he needs like a Fred Schneider, like a Christian Fred Schneider. You know? Spirit of the Holy Ghost. Get inside me, Holy Ghost.
But by the faith you must so deny me. I accept you, Lord, into fidelity. I've been made alive by your very word, my Lord. You've chosen me to be your everlasting word. I've been made alive by your precious blood, my Lord. You've chosen me to be among your family because you recognize
Oof. Yeah, my ears are hurting. Okay, I want this guy to bust out a solo. This is the guy. I mean, he's kind of there for that, right? I mean, he's got the right clothes, the shoes, everything. The tube screamer. Why is this guy playing rhythm right now? He's got the Kaler. I mean, come on.
I praise you, Lord, for being who you are. My breath of life, my precious morning star.
It's super distortion.
My wisdom and my tranquility.
I mean, you got Carvelli holding it down.
My confidence.
And the drummer is just, he's a pro. I mean, one look at that outfit, I knew he was going to nail it.
And my security. I've been made alive by your very word.
it's these two I'm not impressed with. It's the guys on the outside I'm cool with, but it's these two.
You chose me to be your everlasting word. I've been made alive by your precious blood, my Lord. You've chosen me to be among your family, to come to rest the last incomplete accord.
It looks like they play for the rest of the episode here, so okay. Well, we got what? We got about 6 minutes. 6 agonizing minutes. As my friend pointed out to me today, whether punk or metal, the drummer is usually shredded. Apparently it's the same in Christian public access bands. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'll say amen to that. Amen
And Frank's still dressed like it's 1978. I love it.
to that. Fine, fine. I'd like to introduce you to the manager of the group, PJ Peter.
Hey, PJ.
Hello, PJ. How you doing? Hi. You know, I ought to change the name to my show from Stairway to Stardom to Stairway to Heaven,
That's
huh?
great, praise God.
Uh-huh. How long has the mission been together?
Almost 1 year.
1 year now,
Yes.
huh?
Yeah.
Could you briefly introduce
Oh, sure,
each and every one of them? Let's see.
Our leading singer here is Valerie Castanos.
Get the mic in a little closer there, Frank.
And this is Mr. Baldino. He's a guitarist and a songwriter. And this is our lead guitar, Mark Buttafuoco.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Mark Buttafuoco.
And this is Mr. Baldino. He's a guitarist and a songwriter. And this is our lead guitar, Mark Buttafuoco.
Buttafuoco. That's about right.
And this one is Jim Silvers, our bass player. And our great drummer back here is Alan Schwartz.
And they're all great. They're all
Right.
great. Okay. How about another number, huh? Okay? Okay, the mission.
Thank you very much. I would just like to share a very quick portion of scripture with you all before we get into this next number.
That'd be good if you didn't.
It's from the book of Ecclesiastes, very last chapter. It says, "Now all has been heard.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking feedback.
Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil."
What?
This next song I'd like to do is called God-Fearing
All right, and fucking Schwartz on drums, everybody.
Man.
Look at fucking Schwartz just tearing it up back there, man. Like, you know, the guy's got passion. He's got energy. He's got spunk.
Every single morning when the sun begins to rise, I thank my precious Lord for opening my eyes.
Definitely doing like a Christian punk thing here, right? That's what I'm getting.
And I thank him for another opportunity to serve. And I prayed it and I deviate, I prayed it and I swerve. I give him all the best dedication that I can. I give it all to him cause I'm a God-fearing man. The
only place I wanna go is where the spirit leads me. The only food I wanna eat is what the spirit feeds me. I'm not talking about the food that human eyes can see. Bullshit! I'm talking about the bread of life that is setting me free. Shit! I guess you can't say I'm his number one fan. I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm a God-fearing man.
You know, aside from the lyrics, like this doesn't sound bad because you know what it is, because it's punk and like the audio quality is shitty, which is should pretty much the only, like it's the only acceptable, like punk should only sound like this. Like punk sounds better when the audio quality sucks. Like high production punk doesn't I hate it. It's like, no, I want it to sound like shit. Fucking tearing it up, Schwartz. Or no, what was that? No, that was Buttafuoco. It made me Christian then, and it makes me a Christian now. It does. I'm converted.
Don't misunderstand, I'm not a perfect saint. I sure got a long way to go. Feeling holy angel is exactly what I am.
You worked in a repair shop with some crusty punks in Seattle a while back then. They said every punk band should break up after the first record. It's the only way the only way they'll have any credibility.
But there is one thing you got to know. If you accept the words written in the Bible, and the judgment day arrives, you won't be held liable. Because someone died by a nail from a tree. They were poor, undeserving, wretched boy like me. He rose again in glory on day number 3. Walking really hard on the salvation plan. I'm so glad I'm God-fearing man. And I'm so glad if I to be a God-fearing man. Yeah, I'm so glad.
Totally. Oh, Frank's jumping in. Look at that. We got Jimmy Silver on bass. Yeah, Buttafuoco lead guitars. I remember you posted that screenshot. I like how they just put his last name. I like how Frank walks in before the song's over.
Well, that's it for this time, so God bless you and love everybody. Come on out here. So until next time, God bless you and say a little prayer.
Who? Oh, is that fucking Costello? Get out of here, dude.
Better fact to be a God-fearing man.
All right.
On the stairway to stardom, you see tomorrow's stars today. On the stairway to stardom, where he to brighten up your day.
All right, that is. No. Oh, I don't know if I can get through. No, it's 1:30 a.m. my time, or almost 1:30. So I don't want to go too late. Even though I'm feeling good right now, I don't want to go too late. I think Buddy dropped out. Buddy is even though he's only about an hour away from me, he's actually an hour ahead in his time zone. So I think he faded out here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. This has been a wonderful show. We've got one more episode before the infamous I'm calling it now. It's the infamous Memorial Day weekend episode. You know, I'm just going to predict it now. But we got one more episode before that. So feel free, Jay, buddy, whatever, whoever else, feel free to give me some content. I know you've posted stuff in the past. I may have missed it, so I'll have to go back through the messages and see if there's stuff that's good to post or good to play. But until next week, where's Donahue? Until next week, have a good time all of the time. Or wait a minute. Didn't he want me to play another song towards the end there? Wait, I'm going to go back through the chat here. Let's go back. He said play P-Bass. He said play something. I'm scrolling through the chat here. I'm not seeing it. The wig is bad. Oh, Crackhead theme. That's right. Okay, I'll play Crackhead. There it is. All right. Until next week, folks.
Crackhead to crackhead, you still haven't changed. You're still messing with the stuff that eats up your brain. Used to worry about the looks when you looked alright, but what you should have been worried about is your life. Crackhead to crackhead, you really look a mess with your free bass and buff stinking mule train breath. Now did you ever wake up, your face stuck to the pillow? Did your mama ever call you an ugly gorilla? You're a crackhead. Tell them again, EJ. Crackhead. Leave it alone. For crackhead to crackhead, you know that you're wrong, cause I can smell your body odor over the telephone. Now with your peanut head, you never be the best until you get your butt together, then you'll pass the test. For a nickel and a dime, you commit a crime, but when the judge throws the book, can you stand the time? Push a man on the corner dead selling death. You better stop your way of living and help yourself. Destroying all the youth each and every day. You ought to toss your butt in jail and throw the key away. You're a crackhead. No lie. Tell them again, EJ, what are they? Crackhead. Leave it alone. Crackhead. You used to be an A student trooper in your school, but now you're standing on the corner acting like a fool, smoking crack all day, wasting your life away. You better stop and listen to my heavy rap today. Listen, life is too sweet, why throw it away for a $20 high when you get your pay? Now, hey, brothers and sisters, have you lost your head? If you keep smoking crack, you're gonna end up dead. You're a crackhead. Shit! EJ, tell them one more time. Crackhead. Leave it alone. Crackhead. From crackhead to crackhead, you still haven't changed. You still mess with the stuff that drives you insane. For many years ago, it was LSD. Now when you walked around bugging in society, now the times have passed. You're still high as a kite, but instead of LSD, now you're smoking a pipe. You're a crackhead. EJ, I don't think they heard you. Tell them again now. Crackhead. leave it alone. You're a all right, check this out, homeboy. What's the matter with your fool? Tell me, have you learned that when you mess...
Wait, I gotta read this comment. This is the kind of music I listen to when I just fix myself a bologna sandwich and sit down and look outside the window of my kitchen window.
With the fire, your butt gets burned. Young people in the world, when the pussy man comes, just tell him to go and give his mama some. You're a crackhead. One more time, EJ. Crackhead. I don't think they heard you, EJ. Tell them again. Crackhead. One more time, you're a crackhead. Leave it alone.